Those who we spoke with would have to deal with the intersection of the two most influential and iconic African-American men in U.S. history, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and President Barack Obama. We can only speculate on how Dr. King, age 81, were he alive today, might advise President Obama on issues of Iraq, Afghanistan, and the growing division here at home between rich and poor. But considering that Dr. King devoted his life to speaking for the poor and to advocating for nonviolence no matter how challenging the conflict, some conclusions seem reasonable.
I have no doubt if he was here to be calling for a Poor People's Campaign. We now have almost 40 million poor people and 14.5 million poor children. Majority of the poor today are working, playing by the rules, can't make it, and our gap between rich and poor is at the highest ever. So his prophecy about what could destroy America and what is destroying America is as prescient and relevant today as it was when he was calling for a Poor People's Campaign back then.
Dr. King and President Obama are two of the three African Americans who have won the Nobel Peace Prize. In Oslo, the president underscored his connection to Dr. King and his legacy by saying,
"We must begin by acknowledging a hard truth. We will not eradicate violent conflict in our lifetimes. There will be times when nations, acting individually or in concert, will find the use of force not only necessary, but morally justified. I make this statement mindful of what Martin Luther King Jr. said in this same ceremony years ago. Violence never brings permanent peace. It solves no social problem. It merely creates new and more complicated ones. As someone who stands here as a direct consequence of Dr. King's life work, I am living testimony to the moral force of nonviolence. I know there's nothing weak, nothing passive, nothing naive in the creed and lives of Gandhi and King.
If the president had left it there, he might not have generated the disappointment some in King's circle felt after hearing this.
But as a head of state, sworn to protect and defend my nation, I cannot be guided by their examples alone. I face the world as it is and cannot stand idle in the face of threats to the American people. For make no mistake, evil does exist in the world. A nonviolent movement could not have halted Hitler's armies. Negotiations cannot convince Al-Qaeda's leaders to lay down their arms.
While examining beyond Vietnam, those we talked with took exception to President Obama's implication that the current climate of terror outstrips what Dr. King